let's get headlines here for the 2 o'clock hour with Solana. Crowder is on his way here. Look at that, Mitchell. Oof. Not only do we have Auntie Anne's pretzels in the house, who are we thanking for this? Jim Duty?
Yeah, Jim Duty.
This guy's been a long-time listener. He brought us Carvel once at the radio station, and he brought us Auntie Anne's, had them delivered, Auntie Anne's pretzel dogs, cinnamon pretzel bites, and pepperoni pretzel pieces.
Nice.
And they are fire, and we're enjoying them. Now Mitchell here at Hollywood Kia, the general manager who is so hospitable, he has brought in, what's the name of this place? Tony's? Tony's. He had brought it in once before, and he just ordered it in again for us. Tree, open up that za. That is a gigantic pepperoni za.
A za, he calls it, Jevon.
You call pizza za, right?
Nah, za is definitely something else, bro.
Because doesn't pizza taste better when it's referred to as za?
Nah.
All right.
Pizza's
I know
just
what you're
good
thinking
alone.
of, but that's
yeah,
not
I'm like,
that,
yo,
no, but
za?
Za is a traditional abbreviation for pizza.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Solana?
Jevon, I mean, no, I don't agree. He's trying to find allies in the za area.
Who do I have an ally in? Bam Adebayo?
No, I don't think you have an
sure?
ally with Bam.
Za?
We've asked it of just about everybody.
Is this like a fact? Is za actually?
I call pizza za.
How long have you been calling pizza za?
Oh my God, 54 years. I don't know.
Where did you hear from? Did you just come up like, you know what? I'm gonna make this a thing.
Nah, I just kind of know, like, you know, when you're hungry for a little za, like, hey, man, you want to go get a slice of za? Like, doesn't it just feels right. I have a couple truisms when it comes to food. Agree or disagree? Any food tastes better when it's in one of those red baskets.
Agree.
Right?
I agree.
Right.
Fries taste better in those red baskets.
100%.
Tenders taste better in those red baskets.
Right. Like, if you go to a restaurant, you order, say, 15 wings, and they bring it on a plate, that's fine.
That's fine.
But if they bring it in a red basket with the little doily paper on the bottom,
I want to shake your hand.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
actually a great analysis because I agree.
It just does. It tastes better.
It does.
You perhaps should have waited, because I agree with him. I think everybody would agree. Perhaps should have waited on the handshake, because a couple of these other truisms like za, you're going to want to take that handshake right back.
Do you have any more? I'd love to hear more.
Well, I do believe now, growing up in Chicago, pizza comes square cut.
Okay.
I'm not talking about deep dish pizza. I'm talking about tavern style, like thin pizza.
Right.
So it comes square cut. Square cut za better than triangular cut za.
I don't know if I'm going to agree with that one. I like the triangular cut za because
Calling it za.
It's catching on.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I can fold it like my mom's from New York.
Sure.
Fold the pizza.
Sure.
That's how I eat pizza. Like, I don't eat it any other way.
Sure.
So that's
Sure.
my triangular cut. I don't know about, what is that? Fold a triangle in half? Fold a square in half? It's a triangle?
You can't fold it. They're too small.
Yeah.
I can't get down with that.
Now, one of the reasons that this listener, James Duty, brought us the Auntie Anne's, he works for the company that has Auntie Anne's and Cinnabon and Carvel.
Oh, nice.
I had talked on the air once. Ice cream cake is trash. We're here. See, here's Jevon. Here's the thing.
What'd I tell you?
Here's the thing. You know,
Give me the handshake
took
back.
it back.
Give me the handshake back. Ice cream cake reigns superior over all other cake. No question.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. We get hypnotized at a very young age because your parents want you to behave at the birthday parties.
Right.
So they go, hey, Johnny's having a party. They're going to have ice cream cake. Now, so when you're very young, what is that, like where the impression is made when you like the mama bird, they make the impression or whatever. So the impression when you're very young, ice cream cake is a reward. Ice cream cake is a good thing. You get to be an adult. Adults start talking about crunchies. They go, oh, you got to love ice cream cake. There's crunchies in them. These crunchies are made for children.
What are
I don't know. There's I don't eat ice cream.
Is it like the chocolate?
The little pieces of chocolate in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like an Oreo.
Yeah. Okay.
Ice cream.
The best part of the ice cream cake, by the way.
Ice cream is meant to be eaten with a spoon,
right,
or off a cone. Ice cream is not meant to be eaten in cake form with a fork where you're chewing ice cream. Makes no sense. The superior type of cake is cookie cake. Period. End of story. It's better than sheet cake. It's better than cheesecake. And it's certainly better than cupcakes. Cupcakes are whack. Cupcakes are the worst. The only reason you ever eat cake is for frosting, right? It's a frosting delivery system.
You've lost me.
Correct?
You've lost me.
Cake is a frosting delivery system, though, right? You wouldn't eat it without the frosting.
I'm not. First of all, I don't even like regular cake unless it's red velvet.
That's a good cake because it's got the cream cheese frosting.
The frosting is good. I like the red velvet part. I'm putting ice cream cake above red velvet.
Listen
Absolutely.
to what I'm saying, though.
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I do not agree.
All right.
Then I'm putting cheesecake above it all.
Whoa!
100%. I'm cheesecake connoisseur no matter what. Cheesecake will reign above all of that because cheesecake is elegant.
It is
it's
elegant.
Delicious. It's got cream. It's creamy. Pause, and it's delicious.
I like cheesecake.
And there's plenty of different types too.
The red velvet cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory is the superior cheesecake.
Not better than Oreo, but it is good though.
It is better, but agree to disagree. But ice cream cake is one of these things. The impression is made when you're 3, 4, 5 years old.
Dude.
And most adults can't break out of this hypnotism.
What happened to you? What
here's the
happened
thing.
to you that you have now guarded yourself against ice cream cake?
Because
I really want to know.
a lot of people don't want to live in the real world. They want to live in the Matrix. And so sometimes I have to tell truisms that aren't popular. Listen, you want to know the truth? I've been saying this for years. I used to get crushed for it. People are coming around. Girl Scout cookies are garbage. And if they weren't helping out Girl Scouts, you know they're garbage. You'd never buy them in the store. I'm not telling people not to buy Girl Scout cookies because I do. But people say...
You're not wrong.
People go,
You're not wrong.
These Samoas are so good. These Thin Mints are so good. They're trash. They aren't on the top 10. Hydrox cookies are better than Girl Scout cookies.
You're not wrong. I'm not going to lie. You got me there. Because when you said you will never buy them in the store,
Never.
I've seen them in the grocery store, and I'm like, nah, I'll just wait till the Girl Scouts start selling them.
Right, you want to be nice.
You're right.
Nice.
You're right.
They make them smaller and smaller every year. It's like $14 for a box now. There's 4 cookies in there.
Yeah, these little girls are getting crazy.
Yeah,
The prices are getting
already.
I'm used to like, all right, five for one box, 10 for two.
Yeah.
I go up to the grocery store in front of the Girl Scouts in front of Publix. Yeah, can I get a box of Samoa? She's like, yeah, $20. I'm like, yo, you shaking me down for some cookies?
Right.
What are you shaking me down for some cookies?
Right.
Like, come on.
And then my other take is, and we'll get back to football here. I know people are tired of hearing this on our show because I say it all the time, but Jevon is a new audience member for it. Sweet potato fries are a big hoax perpetrated on society. This is one of those things. People think that they're being healthier, right? They go, oh, I'm going to get the sweet potato fries. It's still just deep fried potatoes, and they usually come with like a marshmallow sauce. People are like, oh, I'm going to get no fries for me. I'll get the sweet potato fries. Can I get a second cup of the marshmallow sauce too? It's like you're hypnotized. No one has ever ordered sweet potato fries and not thought to themselves, 3 bites in, I wish I got regular fries. It's the truth.
You're right.
I
agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Handshake back on?
I'll give you a handshake for that one. But, man,
Look
the
at
cheesecake
that.
one is crazy, and the ice cream cake one is that
But
was
Za,
out,
you're
man.
coming around on.
Za,
You're coming around. You'll see. You'll see.
I don't know about Za,
You're going to text
man.
up one of your guys. Hey, you want to go grab a Za after practice?
If I text any of the guys, yo, you trying to go grab some Za, it's like,
yeah, they're going to be
like,
they're
yo.
gonna be like, not on text, brother.
Like, bro, call me. Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
All right. Jevon Holland is with us. Let's get a quick look at headlines here with Alejandro Solana.
I do want to give one texter a shout-out. Channing is late again, just like most of the times he needed to tackle somebody.
Wow. I mean, that's a
deserves it.
gutsy thing for you to say when he's not here.
He deserves it.
All right.
All right. These headlines are driven by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford. We know trucks. Michigan does win the national championship yesterday. I thought towards the end of the third quarter, it looked like Washington was maybe going to make something happen, and then they get shut out in the fourth quarter. Penix looked like he was banged up after the game. Now the question becomes, what does Harbaugh do?
I think he sticks around, but that's me.
Yeah, I mean, I think he stays, but if he doesn't and he goes to Michigan, he's stepping into a program, an organization with a hell of a quarterback. So, I mean, either way, I feel like it's a win-win for him, to be honest.
I think he leaves just based on the repercussions that await him if he does stick
I
around
don't
in
think there's
Michigan.
going to be many
That is true. I did
repercussions,
forget
though.
about that. I did forget about that.
I do
You
think
there's going to be. I've seen so many coaches say this is not the most novel cheating in the world.
Yeah.
Like everybody's trying to gain an advantage.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying, man.
There you go.
Hey.
Yesterday, the Heat beat the Rockets 120-113. They host Oklahoma City tomorrow. Another tough game. OKC's balling. SGA, Chet Holmgren. It's going to be Jaime versus Holmgren as well. Jimmy is out tomorrow, but he did speak at practice today. Good news regarding his foot injury. Said he should be back sooner rather than later.
All right.
The Cats, Los Gatos.
How about Ja Morant out for the season?
Out for the season.
Shoulder.
He was looking good,
Man.
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Los Gatos are at the St. Louis Blues tonight, 8 p.m. puck drop. You can hear the game right here on 560 WQAM.
Somebody texts in, tell Jevon about Epcot. Epcot is the worst, man.
Epcot is
up at Disney,
Yeah.
but it's the one. I mean,
The one you drink around the world.
right. So what's the problem with
It's
it?
University Drive. You can go down University Drive
God.
and stop at a Mexican restaurant, get a quesadilla. You can stop at an Asian restaurant, get
Is
some
it
sushi.
really bad?
It is so dumb. People
not.
drive up to Orlando. It's so dumb.
John.
People drive up to Orlando. You know what the big attraction is at Epcot? A sidewalk. I mean, you got to walk around the world. You're
But,
paying
like-
$190 to get in. That's the cover, essentially.
Wow.
And then you're going to Mexico, where a guy named Frank from Ocala has a name tag on that says Jose. He gives you a quesadilla that's $24. There's no tables. You eat it over a garbage can. You talk, oh, look at me. I'm in Mexico eating quesadilla. I'm going to walk over here to China now. You could do all this on University Drive. There's no cover charge. You don't have to drive, 4 hours to get there.
Javon.
What's your opinion on it? Give me the opposite opinion. So
Epcot is where dreams come true. I mean, what other place in the world? Seriously, think about this.
Right.
Could I go to Mexico, have a tequila shot, and 8 minutes later, I'm in Germany drinking out of a Dashboot?
Right.
have you been to Epcot?
Oh, a million times.
So is it actually like
No.
Like you get to
No, it's not. It's like walking. You're
you
walking
go to
into one-
Italy. Yeah, I've been to Italy. Right?
Right,
I've
right.
been to actually Italy.
I've been there too.
All right. I prefer to go to Epcot.
Is there cobblestone? Is there cobblestone in the Italy section? All right. That's all I need to know. They're fully committed. They're fully committed.
Royal Palm Place up in Boca Raton. There's a place called Biergarten, which is a German drinking pub. There's a Mexican restaurant, a Peruvian restaurant, an Asian restaurant. Like there's a pizzeria. It's Italy. It's such a hoax. And I love the Magic Kingdom. I love Disney World. I love Universal Studios.
Right.
I just point out specifically Epcot. People go, oh, I'm going to go drinking around the world at Epcot.
Bro.
$500 for what you could do on University Drive. And there's nothing to do there except walk around and wait in line for the stuff that, doesn't make... guess what? University Drive, La Spada's, you're in Italy. Same thing. Same thing.
The Spada's is a high caliber.
That's worth the
restaurant.
drive.
It's worth the drive every time. Nah, dude, I'm definitely going to check out Epcot.
For sure.
Even though I'm getting mixed reviews, I'm going to go check it out myself.
You'll
That's definitely
see.
on the list.
You
You'll
go with a
see.
good group of friends.
Yeah.
You go, you travel around the world. You get some culture. I mean, there's nothing better, man, honestly.
There's nothing
Might
better
check
than
it
eating a plate of sushi
So
over a
it's
garbage
Epcot,
can.
It's Epcot. It's Universal Studios.
Universal Studios has Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, two
Right.
parks. Disney has Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and
And
Blizzard
Animal Kingdom.
Beach.
No,
Animal
Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
And all of those are in Orlando, like all
Yeah,
of them are?
yeah.
Technically, like Disney World itself isn't in Orlando proper, but yeah, it's there. You could stay in downtown Orlando and go. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but yeah, you
No,
could
you
do
stay
that.
on property.
Right.
And you
haven't been to Disney
Wouldn't-
World? You haven't been to Disney
You
World
wouldn't
yet?
recommend staying in downtown Orlando?
Well, it's just
Not
not,
if you were
it's not
going-
close.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
close to
okay.
Disney,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you should definitely check out downtown Orlando.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's fun too.
What's the face for?
But you could go to University Drive and have the time of your life, man. I don't know what
Bro,
you're
what's up with
talking
you
about.
not wanting to leave South Florida,
No,
man?
I
Like,
love leaving South Florida. I call things like they are. A lot of people don't want to have their eyes open. I have my eyes open. I
Javon,
call things like
Javon,
they
I
are.
mean, like-
by the way, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all. I hate conspiracy theorists. I'm just saying, ice cream cake, you're hypnotized
Oh
from
my
this young
gosh.
age. This young age.
Dude.
Oh, this is the best cake in the world. So when you hear that at 3 and 4, it makes sense. But when you get to 54 years old, like I am, I
Wow.
go, you know what? It's really not the best cake.
I
ever.
really am so intrigued at your
Yeah.
at your takes here.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think built the pyramids?
Oh, Egyptians, like, or slaves or whoever. I
Okay.
don't know, but not aliens.
Okay.
I'm not,
okay.
like
Valid.
not aliens.
Valid. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. They might come back. I don't know, but wow.
Why are the pyramids in Egypt? Why are they constructed almost identically to the pyramids in Mexico? I don't know. I'm just saying it's worth having a conversation.
And isn't the circumference of the pyramid like the direct translation to the circumference of the Earth or something like that? And then it's
And
like
why
on
did
the
they
right
build
axis?
only one in Vegas?
And one right around the corner in Plantation that looks like a. I didn't even know that was.
I don't know what that is. What
I'm
is that?
driving.
Movie theater, right?
No, it's a
Like a salt
cemetery
thing
or something.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you believe aliens were at Bayside?
I am believing it because wouldn't that be dope if they actually were?
Right, but just for their sake, I feel bad that they chose Bayside of all places.
Yeah, like
Right.
they could
Go
have,
to.
they could have went to like Aventura Mall, got
Right.
into some
Much better
Louis.
food.
You know what I'm saying? They could have got right.
Luckily, they didn't go to Epcot
Yeah.
because we'd be under attack at this point.
All right, the only other
It
important
just never
thing-
ceases to amaze me that people love to drive up there, spend $200, and then they're waiting 45 minutes for a quesadilla from a toaster because they think that it came straight from Mexico.
Soren, Hoch.
Like-
what
like-
about Soren?
It's about imagination.
Yeah.
And the Disney World and the Universal Studios is all about using your imagination.
Right.
Leaning into the community of imagination
Right.
and letting your inner child run wild.
100% with you. Go on all the rides and meet all the characters. Epcot is University Drive. It's just a big sidewalk with restaurants. Brand
Do the
new
restaurant
country.
are the restaurants built in the style of the country that they're
Yes.
representing?
I mean, you're
Oh,
in
my
China
goodness.
and you feel like you're in Beijing. I mean, truly, it's incredible.
I mean, have you ever walked into a P.F. Chang's?
I have.
All right, well, there you go. You've been to Epcot.
my God.
You've been to Epcot.
Oh my God.
You've been to Epcot. People, they fly, they spend $8,000 to go to P.F. Chang's because it's in Orlando.
Javon,
Wow.
there's Canada in Epcot. I
Do they
just
have
told
do
you
they
that.
have ketchup chips there?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they've got
it's authentic.
Little maple cookies. I mean, it's such nonsense.
I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna give you a
All
review
right,
on whether
fair
or not I like it.
Fair enough.
When you go, make sure, because you drink around the world, you got to take a picture of every drink. I guess, I don't know if Javon can do that, actually. I don't know. Off-season, you take a picture of every drink in every single country.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
can
way
do
to
that.
do it.
Yeah. Off season, I'm just a regular human, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't go to Epcot. Because the regular humans up there are paying $18 for a frozen drink at Fat Tuesday. That it's $9. And you don't have to wait in line for 60 minutes.
One quick Dolphins note. The Dolphins did sign Justin Houston, veteran
Yep.
pass rusher, spent 8 seasons with Kansas City. He's 34 years old. He started 7 games this season with the Carolina Panthers, was released in December. Obviously, you guys are a bit short at the edge rusher position because of all the injuries. Van Ginkel's going to be out. We know Cameron Good is going to be out for the rest of the season. Obviously, Bradley Chubb and JP are out as well. And Jerome Baker won't play, out for the season. He had wrist surgery. So the Dolphins go, they get some reinforcements, and they bring in veteran pass rusher Justin Houston.
That's a great point by a texter. Why go to Egypt at Epcot when you can go to the Movie Co. in Weston off 75, which is the one you were
when
talking
I
about.
first, I'm like, I'm looking for movies. This was like 2 years ago. Boom, I pull it there.
Yeah.
I'm thrown off. I'm like, when did I walk into The Mummy 2?
Right.
This is dope.
1,000 times better
I
than
thought
Epcot.
it was dope. I might go
1,000
check
times
that out
better than
soon.
Epcot.
I might go check that out soon.
If you have friends that come in from out of town, drive around a couple times on 75. Tell them you're at Epcot. Pull into that Movie Co. You're good to go.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The Epcot disrespect from Hoch is
I'm actually blown away.
crazy, man.
I'm actually blown away.
The Marlins are hiring Rachel Balkovec, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so if I botched it, I apologize. But Rachel Balkovec as their farm director. That's according to Jeff Passan of ESPN. Comes from the New York Yankees, where she spent the last 2 years as a manager in the minor leagues. First female, by the way, to do so.
All right, very good.
Farm director.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really familiar with baseball terms. What does that mean?
That's the minor league. Minor leagues is the farm system.
Okay, cool.
Your weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Call them 866-954-MORE. YourAccidentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Again, 866-954-MORE. It's partly cloudy, but it's really windy out here at Hollywood Kia. Not too cold, not too hot. That's your weather.
I'm going to call it mostly cloudy. Partly cloudy would intimate that there is some sun peeking through, and I have not seen the sun at all.
Any blue sky at all.
Well,
This is no.
it's just like Epcot, Jevon. Imagination.
This is how the Bay Area looks majority of the winter. Like
All the time?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never see the sky.
No. Jevon Holland is with us for the entire hour.